Good afternoon, my fellow freedom fighters. Welcome to another great segment of walking on the Ryerson Station State Park Warpath. And when I'm finished walking today's great 10-mile trail of honor for our brave soldiers who have fought and died for our freedom since the beginning of this great country, I'm going to be at 8,511 miles. In America, oppression is the cause for hereditary succession. That's the name of this video. And usually when you find one of my videos, it's a two-part patriotic punch of me introducing you to the subject, and then on my website there's a link below every video. Usually there's a link that goes right to my blog about the same exact subject. So basically this is each video is the starting point for a great conversation about what's going on in the world and freedom and tyranny. The battle between freedom and tyranny, which has been going on since the beginning of man. But anyways, this blog on my website is actually not Alex Jones, and I was doing some research last night on, well, basically I was looking for since Michael Savage has turned his back on Ron Paul, a lot of the YouTube patriots who covered Michael Savage all the time, they used to like tape his show every day. And but I like to do some research on what Michael Savage talks about. And Jeff Cooner was on in the beginning of last week. I heard part of the show on the radio, but I wanted to catch up and see what they were talking about, because it was all about Obama, you know, digging up the body of bin Laden again for the second time to be a hero. You know, if you look back through my my videos and my blogs on my website, you'll find, you know, how many times is Obama going to dig up a dead man to be a hero. But anyways, I saw, to my delight, while I was listening to Jeff Cooner, there was a guy who uploaded Thomas Paine's Common Sense. I'm like, yes, I love audiobooks, and I love to do blogs about common sense. And it's strange that the title of this video is about succession, because every spring my patriotic soul, American patriotic soul, craves to research the Civil War. It's just because if you look at Civil War history, April is a very important month for historical Civil War dates. And as you know, the mainstream media doesn't cover anything patriotic, especially the Civil War, and they don't want us to be patriotic. They want us to worship the Quran, and they want us to have Sharia law, and the terrorists are us, we the patriots, you know. So but anyways, go to the bottom of my video, and after you're done watching this, and click and go to my blog. It's an amazing blog about Thomas Paine's Common Sense on you know, about his pamphlet Common Sense. It's all audio video for you. And of course I call my website the Ben Franklin Printing Press, so there's pictures and other videos to go along with the subject. And as always, I found a great video with Ron Paul talking about succession. And it is in our blood, and like I said, the title of this video says, for us to talk about and discuss succeeding from this tyrannical government. That's what our founding fathers did. And there's a video about Ron Paul talking about when the governor of Texas talked about succeeding from the United States of America a couple years ago, and how, you know, the mainstream media like smacked him around and hurried up and silenced him. But we won't be silenced anymore, tyrannical assholes in Washington. We, the people, will be heard. We, the people, are going to nominate Ron Paul to be our president in this election in 2012. It's the Ron Paul revolution, my friends. We are the voice of our soldiers, and there are polls that say 80% of our soldiers want Ron Paul to be the president. So we are their voice, because they have no voice. They just follow orders of the United Nations New World Order, and we're not going to let you have our soldiers anymore. We're going to elect Ron Paul to be our president, and the first thing we're going to do is end the Federal Reserve. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go check out my awesome blog with Thomas Paine's Common Sense as the main subject. See you guys in the next video. Oh, and by the way, in Common Sense chapter 2 is what inspired me to come up with the title of this video, because that's basically what he said. See you guys in the next video.